Never run out of battery again with the INIU portable charger, the slimmest 10,000 milliamp hour power bank that keeps your devices charged on the go. Stay powered up wherever you go. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
From Billy Joel's extensive discography comes a treasure trove of unreleased gems and deep cuts, hidden within a 7-hour digital playlist that celebrates his most beloved songs. Spotlight Reports takes a closer look at what makes this 155-song companion playlist so special. For fans who can't commit to the full 7 hours, the playlist is divided into 2 parts. One that's all about the documentary, Billy Joel, and So It Goes, and another that delves deeper into the iconic artist's early years. One of those gems comes from The Hassles, Billy Joel's 1960s band, where we hear a blast of 1967 Blue-Eyed Soul in Every Step I Take, Every Move I Make. The song is reminiscent of Vanilla Fudge or The Rascals, and it shows off Joel's budding brilliance as a keyboardist singer. Another highlight comes from Attila, the psychedelic duo that Billy Joel formed with his friend John Small. They released one album in 1969, which critics like Stephen Thomas Erlewine have described as the worst album released in the history of rock and roll. However, we can't help but feel a little affection for their song, Holy Moses. Who could have ever imagined that it would be followed by She's Got Away just 1 year later? When Billy Joel took his debut LP Cold Spring Harbor to market, disaster struck when producer Artie Ripp had almost no clue what he was doing. The mastering error resulted in Billy sounding like a chipmunk on the album, not exactly the best sound. When it flopped, Billy famously took a gig at the Executive Room Piano Lounge under the name William Martin and vanished into anonymity. But Cold Spring Harbor had stellar songs on it that popped on stage. One of those songs is Everybody Loves You Now, which Joel performed with incredible enthusiasm during his 1975 Piano Man tour. The version here from the documentary shows what this song would have sounded like on the album if history had unfolded differently. Then there's the pivotal moment when Billy Joel was discovered by Clive Davis in Philadelphia after a show where he played Captain Jack to rave reviews. This 7-minute tune about a drug dealer was just beginning to take shape at the time, and it changed the course of his career forever. Billy Joel also spent many formative years in Los Angeles, but is ultimately a New York guy at heart. We see this reflected in hits like New York State of Mind and Say Goodbye to Hollywood. This second song could have been recorded by the Ronettes, and it's a wonderful throwback that remains underappreciated to this day. One of Billy Joel's most beloved songs is Vienna, which has only recently become widely recognized after its prominent placement in 13 Going on 30. The version from his masterclass in Germany back in 1995 showcases just how great the song is, with Joel and a simple piano accompaniment bringing out its full beauty. There's also another hit single that was almost completely erased from history, Leave a Tender Moment Alone. Released only as a single and not included on Joel's greatest hits record, this 1984 tune has a jazz vibe thanks to the presence of Toots Thielemans on harmonica. The playlist brings together 3 live performances from that year. Finally, Billy Joel infuriated his longtime bandmates when he cut 1993's River of Dreams with studio pros rather than his own guys. We hear an original, No Man's Land here, which has a raw quality to it, a sound that was not fully polished by the producers involved in its release. Will we ever see more of these unpolished sessions come out? Only time will tell. Lastly, no Billy Joel playlist would be complete without his timeless classic, Piano Man, with 986 known live performances under his belt, a number that's hard to fathom when you think about it. The version here from the day he signed to Columbia is particularly special because it shows what this iconic song was like in its early days, stripped back and raw. For fans of Billy Joel, there are gems galore hidden within these 155 songs, and we're grateful that they've been compiled into a playlist so lovingly curated.